What is up? Welcome to the Daily Dose presented by ProphetX. I'm your host, John Hyslop. What's up? It's Monday. We made it, and I got to be honest with you, I kind of missed the NBA, but I think we're going to be fine. I really do. I really think we're going to be fine. What we're going to do is we're going to look for a couple bangers using the tools at OddShop. We're going to look at them, just ProphetX. Okay. If you don't know what ProphetX is, it's an exchange, not a sports book, but it looks and feels just like a sports book. So what happens is we get bangers. If you don't know what exchange is, basically, instead of like at a sports book, right? So you log in to DraftKings, you're going to put in a wager. Now, on the other side of that wager is a sports book. It's an algorithm, and those algorithms are designed to literally just take your money. At an exchange, the other side of the wager is another person, someone literally just like you. So what happens is these lines, these numbers that you're playing can get a lot better at, the exchange than the sports books, because sports books, they change all day. They don't want to lose to you. ProphetX, they don't care. They don't care how much you win. They don't care how much you wager. They don't care any of that stuff. All they care about is providing a place for people like you to play against each other. So since that happens, though, you end up getting bangers. All right. And what we're going to do is see if we can find some for today. The tool I'm using, very simple. It's at OddShopper. Look right here. I have it set to find just moves at ProphetX, and they're everywhere. If you hit refresh, more just pop up. It gets crazy. But yeah, anyways, how about ARBs? Let's see if there's any ARBs hanging out. Just bases. It looks like $1.29. If you don't know what an ARB is, basically it's where you take the both sides, like this one right here. Pass squash, total bases. If you took over 1.5 total bases at FanDuel plus 180, you could take the under 1.5 minus 178 at ProphetX, and you would end up making $1.29 no matter what happens. That's wild, but like that's what happens. Again, these excuse me. These exchanges get crossed up with the books all the time. Just because the books move all day on these lines, they move. Well, at the exchanges, they don't move. They just sit there until someone takes the other side. What's up, bro? How are you? J-Ro, what are you on today? Makes it very interesting, though. Makes it very interesting. Again, why would ProphetX? They're not going to move. They just sit there all day long. But yeah, no, I'm trying to find. Let me see if we can find something good. We need to find something good. Also, too, if you live in a state that doesn't allow sports betting, California, Texas, Florida, guess what? You can play ProphetX there. So that's another reason you should literally just download it. Plus EV, ease of use in Florida, Texas, California, any of those places that don't have legalized sports betting yet, they should get it, but they don't have it. Whatever. That's not really for us to discuss, but yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna find us something quick. Anyways, lock in what you have. If you have anything, I want to know what you're playing. Like right now, Ben Brown for the Cubs over 6.5 strikeouts is plus 155. You can get at ProphetX. It's literally the best you can get. It looks like plus 135 at DraftKings. Like that is, to me, that's crazy. Bailey over hits allowed 161 at ProphetX, minus 129 at Caesars. That makes no sense to me. Like you're getting a 30-cent deal. I want to find an ARB while we're out here. What I've been doing is ARBing lately, using ProphetX just again because their lines are all out of whack. Who did I get yesterday? Yeah, Hartenstein under 18.5 was plus 150 here, but it was, whatever it was, minus 130 or something at FanDuel. It was something crazy. Freemeyer. The Bridges one worked. So I am exhausted. I think I might have stayed up too late last night. Still not feeling great, but I'm just kind of fighting through it. I'm pretending I'm not sick. Like that's what I like to do sometimes. Instead of being sick, I just pretend like I'm not. Like they can't stop you when you do that. You know that, right? There's nothing they can do about it if you just say, "Hey, yeah, I'm not sick. I'm just going to go about my business like I'm not sick." Here's that strikeout one, Ben Brown. How much? Not a ton of liquidity. I think the home runs, they offer the under, which a lot of places don't have no for home runs. They only have yes for home runs. So instead of having one-way markets, you got two-way markets here, which I like a lot as well. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, hey, that one guy, sometimes, man, you got to stay up, dude. It's crazy. Now, I had a good day yesterday just watching baseball, hanging with the kids, playing soccer with the little ones. But I mean, like I said, just I ain't sick. I'm not going down like that. I want to talk dingers, but we'll get to that in the 4 o'clock hour. Right now, this is strictly about ProphetX. I want to find a good one. Like I said, like this is the time because all the lineups are starting to come out now. So you're gonna see books trying to move, and what happens when they move is they just leave value. Because like I said, it's another person on the other side of your ProphetX wager. So they're not gonna move. They don't know that the lineups just came out, or maybe they do, but they don't care. Maybe they can't do it. Who knows? But they put in their wager or they put in their play, and what they're trying to do is get someone to take the other side. Well, the line moves against them, and that thing just still sits there. So then when you take the other side, you're taking the best price in the world. Like I said, this over 6.5 for Ben Brown. When I say you're getting the best price in the world, it's plus 125 at Fanatics, plus 135 at DraftKings, plus 130 at ESPN and FanDuel. You're getting plus 155. That's not the same wager. That's the craziest part about the exchanges. And the fact that you can ARB. Because they don't care. Again, they don't care if you ARB. All they're looking to do is set up a marketplace for people that want to play against each other. They don't care who wins. They don't care anything like that. They just take a very, very small fee to facilitate the move. It would be like if me and that one guy were at, the bar and he likes, the Thunder and I like the Timberwolves. We wouldn't put that in on DraftKings. We would just play against each other. We're right there. You know what I mean? Like we don't need someone to facilitate that. We could just say, hey, this is our terms and whatever. Well, this is like that, except a much bigger bar. You know what I mean? Like it's a giant place. And it has so many more people. So that way you can find people that like the other side of what you like. You don't need a book. What do they got for NBA? Looks like, excuse me. Oklahoma City minus 7.5 even money. I think they might roll. I think OKC might be for real. They might be like a little bit for real, or a lot. I don't know. Like I said, so write down Ben Brown. That's our move over 6.5 plus whatever that was. 158. Hang on. And then what we'll do is we need to find an ARB. The best part about these books is that you can ARB. To me, that's crazy. We need more ARBs. Anybody want me to look something up? Bailey over 5.5 hits allowed plus 161 ProphetX. All right, minus 129 or 39 at Caesars, minus or plus 115 at BetMGM, plus 115 at DraftKings, plus 120 ESPN Bet. I mean, that is ridiculous. We're getting plus 164. That's not even remotely in the same ballpark. Quinn Priester, Brewers pitcher, under 14.5 outs, plus 175 at ProphetX, plus 135 at DraftKings, plus 130 at ESPN Bet, plus 130 at BetMGM, plus 146 at Caesars, plus 154 at FanDuel. So those are two places that kind of agree here, but still, when you get that if you can beat every book on the planet that bad, then you have to do it. Trying to think what else we got. The Rays lineup just came out, and it looks like our boy, we got him at you can get over 4.5 plus 176. Yeah, so Colton Gordon plus 176 at this book. That's crazy. It's nowhere near that at all the other places. How come that's not showing up, I wonder, on the EV tools? Because that thing is not even remotely close. Hang on, I'm looking in the background to find out. Hey, I'm logging in the background. I gotta find out. Dude, I feel like I'm dying a little bit. Like not a lot, but like a little bit. No, that's the same. Yeah, I think Colton Gordon probably is the best player on the board right now. Over 4.5 is plus, what's it say there? 176. That's a joke. So right now you've got Ben Brown over 6.5 strikeouts, Colton Gordon over 4.5 strikeouts. Best prices in the world. That's two plays right now that you can lock in on ProphetX that are better than anywhere in the world, and they're actually good moves fundamentally too. These are technical reasons, just price and all that stuff. But fundamentally, that's a good move. We're kind of slow on EV plays, though. Usually there's just so many more. Hang on. Get my ProphetX one up. Yeah. Like that's what we're looking at. If you want to do hits, it's Crawford, Adames, Brooks Lee, Riley Green, and Dirk Diggler, all under half a hit. So basically not to get a hit. Those are the ones you can take. Those 5. I bet you 3 of those guys don't get a hit. So if you wanted to play it that way, you could as well. I'm actually going to screenshot that. Yeah, I really don't know what else to do. Like I said, I wanted to do an ARB to show you guys what the ARB is and like how to do it and all that stuff. But when you look, there's nothing on the board like worth doing. Yeah, like right now, there is literally no ARB on the board. They're not always there, obviously. I mean, you can't just do it all the time, always. You just got to kind of check throughout the day. I usually, throughout the day, I can find 4 or 5 and never actually have to do anything. Oh, yeah, I'll just log in. I'll just look real quick and then bam, knock one out. And then like maybe 2 hours later, look real quick, bam, knock one out. Before you know it, you have like $30, $40 coming to you free. So then now you throw in a Thrilly, and then keep 15 for yourself. You know what I mean? For your troubles. All right. Yeah, but if you don't have ProphetX, I don't know what you're doing. I don't care what state you're in. It's legal in every state except Washington, Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Michigan, and Ohio. That's it. Those are the only states you can't do it. Everywhere else, it's available. I don't understand why people don't have this. We need more people in on ProphetX, obviously, because the more people in, the more liquidity. Like, what's liquidity? Here, I'll show you. I had it. It's the amount available to play. Basically, that's all it is. So the more liquidity, the better. That's the only thing stopping us. That's the only real limit at ProphetX is liquidity. Like you can't right now, if you liked Pittsburgh plus 1.5 and you liked minus 164, the most you could do is $223, which that's fine for me. Like I would do that, but I'm saying, that would be sweet if that was $25,000. You know what I mean? That way everybody could do whatever they wanted. And I think it will get that way. At some point it will. And I can't wait for that day. But we need more people on there. If you want to join, links in the description. Promo code SLOP. They'll give you cash back for the first month. The Ben Brown is still there. Looks like 5.5 minus 122 is available as well. There's a lot of liquidity on that. That's what I would take. But oh wow, the other number's gone. It's plus 160. That's crazy, town. That's like 30 cents better than anyone else for 7 strikeouts. Anyways, that's going to do it. Any questions, let me know. What's up, Rob? You can always, like I said, DM me if you have any questions. But again, it's another out. Like that's the craziest thing I don't understand about like just people should be rushing to get another out. It's just another place. And I don't know. This is a very, very good one. What else? Rob, I'll put you on, dude. Link in the description, promo code SLOP. That's it. That's all you need to know. It'll take you 2 seconds. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you back here in about a half hour on the same channel. We're going to go over home run bets with Aton, and we're going to use the Odd Shopper tool, see if we can find another Thrilly. I'll show you what I already have already, plus the Millie, so we got a lot to go over. Again, ProphetX, ProphetX, ProphetX. Yes. Jamari. Yes. Tucker and Benson. Both Circle of Trust guys. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. And again, if I have an ARB or find one, I'll post it on Twitter so you can kind of learn how to do that yourself. It is amazing. But yeah, free money is always good. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.